Coach Prime Deion Sanders had Lil Wayne at Colorado, live in Boulder, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we seen Coach Prime transcend Jackson, Mississippi, and you about to see what he does right now in Colorado. The superstars is coming out. Coach Prime continues to transcend hip-hop culture to the likes of that we have never seen before. Today, I'm going to give you many claims to why Coach Prime is a bigger figure in hip-hop culture than even people give him credit for. You know, we all know Lil Wayne, the legendary, iconic rapper from Louisiana. We all know, some people call him the best rapper alive. He has many mantras. You know, if you go to a couple of people, you'll have Coach Prime in some people's top, pardon me, you will have Lil Wayne in some people's top 5. This is how great he is. And to have Coach Prime as an asset for both of them, I think Coach Prime and Wayne benefit off of their relationship, and it's genuine. You know, you can see that. It's not just some kind of clout move, you know, for both parties, because like I said, Coach Prime is such a legendary figure, you know, in terms of who he is and who he's becoming. Coach Prime is the most powerful man in sports, you know, so like the tour that Wayne got was legendary. You know, he got a world tour around the whole Colorado facility, and I believe he was blown away, you know, especially to see the upgrade that Coach Prime has, everything that he's going to have at his disposal to be the best coach that he can be for this football team. You know, the sky is the limit, man. I'm very excited, you know, for Colorado, you know, Coach Prime Deion Sanders, and I just know that this is just the beginning. This is only the beginning to the superstars that they bring in, you know. And Wayne, you know, he met Travis Hunter, obviously. I'm pretty sure they met before. You know, Travis Hunter's girlfriend was damn near in tears, you know, after they seen Lil Wayne. So it was definitely a shocker, you know, Wayne out there in the freezing cold, you know. So trust me, Coach Prime gonna bring the superstars out. You know, they got a damn near superstar football team when you got, you know, Shador Sanders, you got Hunter, you got the crew, you know, you got all of these pieces, you know, and then obviously the man himself, Coach Prime, you know, is just a recipe, you know, for success. I want to highlight something. There was a guy, and I like what he's doing. With Coach Prime, you know, not just Wayne, he's getting with Gilly. Do you see what they did with the announcement for the cornerback Cormani, you know, McLean, when he flipped from Miami? You know that they had Gilly the Kid and Wallow, you know, basically doing that announcement. That was a great look for them. These are guys, you know, former, you know, guys that, you know, lived lives that maybe some people were frowned upon, and being thoroughly legitimized in a different field, you know, in sports, and due to Coach Prime. I want to tell you something about it, because Lil Wayne is the topic here. Lil Wayne and Gilly the Kid, I don't know if people are familiar with the hip hop saga. They was in the early 2000s, they really didn't like each other. I still believe there's no love lost, but I think as guys are getting older, maturity, and, you know, it just move on. But are they best buddies? Will they ever do a record? Will Wayne go to $1 million worth of game? Probably not. But I tell you what, if it's one guy who could bridge that gap, it's going to be Coach Prime. You know, Gilly the Kid and Lil Wayne was in the same building, you know, around the time when Coach Prime was at Jackson State, where they literally shook hands, you know, after all of the chirping, all of the beef, the diss records. You know, Coach Prime was able to get these two men who had beef, talked about, you know, doing things to each other. They were able to come to in one room in peace, you know, and that's only by the tutelage and greatness of Coach Prime, his faith, everything that he stands for. This is a man's man. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect Coach Prime, you know, and that goes for young men, grown men, whoever. Everybody has that utmost respect. Coach Prime demands it, just the way he move. You know, it's not, he not making you, it's just you. If you feel obligated, just due to who the hell he is and everything he represents, you know. So I mean, I'm just ecstatic with Coach Prime Deion Sanders and everything that he's doing already. We haven't even played a game yet in Colorado, and look what he's doing. He's in rhythm, obviously coming from Jackson State. You know, his swagger is just top notch. You know, Coach Prime is going to inject something into, you know, this university that it's never had before, and we're seeing it right now firsthand. You know, this is just the beginning, y'all. This is just the beginning. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders in Colorado will rule, you know, and there's really nothing that no one is going to be able to do about this situation that's taking place, you know, with Colorado. They ready for TCU. You know, what other stars could be coming, you know, to Jackson, to Colorado. You've seen that what he did at Jackson State. So now to see them come west all the way to Colorado, it's almost like what Coach Prime is saying is, you could have dropped me on Mars and I'm going to bring the stars. I'm going to bring a championship situation. You know, that's just the way he moving. You know, Coach Prime, that like his energy, his swagger is just, you know, oozing. Listen, man, I would have won in any circumstance, you know, and that's the way he moving, man. And I'm very ecstatic for Coach Prime, man. You know, he deserves everything that's coming his way. He's getting these young men, you know, these kids, you know, changing their lives, turning them into men, you know, inspiring just a new generation. And what Coach Prime is not getting enough credit for is all of the other things, all the things that he's inspiring off of the field, people that he doesn't even know. You know, there's a lot of people, you know, just captivated, you know, in this situation with Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, you know, living through him, you know, and this is a positive example, especially in this generation, in this era where we don't have many positive examples. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders is that lightning ride, and it's starting with these situations you seeing, you know. Coach Prime, he not only is he out just to, you know, he hanging with Hollywood stars. Coach Prime will be in the mud, you know, trying to get things done for the community. You know, he trying to get things done for students, you know, single-handedly shape-shifted and changed, you know, HBCUs, you know, whether people want to give him credit or not. He brought a certain level of awareness and eyeballs to the product, you know, and change is coming, you know, that people probably didn't even know what was transpiring until Coach Prime was able to bring awareness to it. You know, and Coach Prime is bringing awareness, you know, and like I said, he's highlighting these rappers like Lil Wayne, and I love what he's doing. You know, he had guys like Yellow Beezy, obviously his relationship with the late, great Young Dolph, you know, Key Glock. You see an extension with Key Glock, Young Dolph's family, Young Dolph's wife. You know, it's just a multitude of things that he's doing, you know, and it's just unbelievable. And Coach Prime, it's almost like you can't give him enough credit. He's doing so much. Can he get enough credit? You know, you feel like you're going to miss something, you know, but Coach Prime deserves everything that he has, you know, that came his way. I'm very excited, you know, for Colorado this season. Let me know your thoughts as you've seen, you know, Lil Wayne walking through Boulder, you know, going through the facility, getting a world-class tour from Coach Prime, you know, and the crew. You know, it was unbelievable, man, and I cannot wait. Let me know what was your thoughts, please. Let's politic this in the comments section. Coach Prime is changing the game. What's next? You know, what's next? I'm to the point now. That's how I'm moving with Coach Prime. What's next for him? You know, because nothing else surprised me. Nothing else shocks me. You know, that's all I want to know. What else could be done? You know, that could continue to validate who Coach Prime is, what he's becoming. You know, and like I said, don't let him get a national championship. Do not let this man get a national championship, which I do believe could happen during his tenure. You know, and I'm telling you, the more and more Coach Prime speaks and moves, it seems evident. It's Flight Sports TV. Everybody hit that like button if you're new. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. Peace and love.